the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects, well, the stakes of each and every game.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Takes it in at the 21. There he goes, right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You played tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down, here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Return. Middle. Yo.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. From the pocket, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-point game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That was Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. On the ground again with Mixon. By a man, and now he's in the clear. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
All right. 18.
Stroud off of play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. We got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Here we go.
Fix it. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They go play fake with Jackson. That throw behind his intended target. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This, our last play of the quarter. From the gun, Jackson. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Jalen Smith has the INT. And the Texans take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Lamar out of the pistol. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running once more with Henry. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Play made by E.J. Speed.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Putting a receiver in motion. Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Lamar now from the gun. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd and 10 now. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. This one's out to Noel, left side. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Connecting again with Hopkins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. From the 48. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. He does it, touchdown Baltimore! The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens jump in front now by 5.
21. Texans 16.
Stout all set to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ready.
First down throw by Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Launches one deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Pete, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Let's go. 118. What's that?
Throw on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 32-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap. All right.
Stroud throwing here on first. Oh, it's an interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. 30. Gets the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Oh, ready?
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nixon on the counter. He has this down to the 34. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering why. How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out of the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that? Tonight.
Looking to throw. Stroud. On the move. Headed right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be third and goal.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. Third and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5.
Texans 23. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fields this one at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready. Sit up. Ready. Sit up. Sit up.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third total score in this game. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12.
Texans 23.
Stout all set to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Oh, hey.
To the air, Stroud. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5.
Texans 30. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Lamar now from the gun. The left side caught by Andrews. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Looking to throw. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lamar throwing again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Running back, motioning right. Here he is on 3rd and long. Andrews has it, working downfield. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here's Henry on the option, and he rocks the tackler. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
They send him left out of the slot. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12. Stout all set to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Stroud. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10, run to Mixon. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Collins got it left side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On the quick, right?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. His spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
All right.
Running for it, Mixon. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw by Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
You knew before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Lamar's going to keep this one. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And the last time he kicked it, it was taken back for 6. Some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans need to score quickly. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Offense puts together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, we're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another run for Henry. He's out in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run. They take one final knee. Time's going to run out. Brock, their playoff story begins with a victory. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory. With a win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And you never want to count out those wild cards.